Good morning, America. How are you? I am great. I am doing just awesome this morning. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office. We are North Georgia's only live online morning show. Tell them, Amanda, how they could reach the show. 706-889-9700. Also, you can send me an email, chief@fetchernews.com. Do me a favor, take your mic out of my ear. Chief@fetchernews.com. And also, you can follow us on Twitter @FetcherNews, @FYNTV. Now, so I'm wondering last night, do I need to study for today's show? Like, if I just go on the side porch, and don't try this at home, children, and smoke a cheap cigar and maybe watch an episode of Last Man Standing with Tim Allen and go on to bed without some deep, deep research for today's show, will I be able to power through? And I said, you know, it's a chance I'm willing to take. So I went out on the side porch last night and I called a friend. To see how he is doing. Good morning, Frank. I called to see how he's doing and talked on the phone with him for a while, watched a TV show, and went off to bed and said, I'm going to take a chance that in the morning enough material has been provided overnight that I will have something to talk about. I don't have to stress about the show. So I get up this morning, and there's two things. The first two things I thought of this morning, I'm telling you, I opened my eyes, and the first two things I thought of was, oh hell, Donald Trump's at NATO. What the hell has he done now? I need to turn on the TV, watch videos, check the internet. Oh my God, that's the first thing that come to my mind. Damn it, Trump's at NATO. And the second thing was, do I want a breakfast burrito? I'm like, holy smokes. First two things on my mind this morning. But I was for sure that the media would be so messed up that they would actually forget Kavanaugh was at the Senate yesterday talking to senators. They would forget everything because Trump is with our allies at NATO. I'm telling you, there's days when I come in here and fun is not even the word I could use. Amanda, find me some words. That's your job if you do any damn thing this morning, okay? Besides get the pictures up in the correct order. I'm sorry, Amanda, I'm just in a mood, okay? Amanda knows this is my good mood. Maybe. Do you know that, Amanda?
You are in a better mood from the breakfast burritos.
Yeah, see? There you go. So anyhow, fun, Amanda, is not even what I can describe in doing this show on days like today. Find me all kinds of words of how excited. It's not just fun. Get me a whole list. Get the thesaurus out. Or whatever it is. Okay, folks. Only Donald Trump can go around the world. You know, remember what was that movie, Around the World in 80 Days? Damn, they're going to have to do a sequel, Trump Around the World in his first term. I mean, what about a movie like that? I mean, China, Indonesia, South Korea, Philippines, Vietnam. Oh, hell, he's going to London. He's going to meet with Vladimir Putin, met with the little short guy with the rocket. Around the world in a term. Trump turns the world in a year. Okay, folks, let's get right into it. First of all, let's go to some of the minor things. the corruption issues of the day.
I thought you wanted your fun synonyms.
I want to. Oh, you have some ready?
Yeah. Okay, so synonyms for fun.
I'm sorry. I'm not used to you working quite that fast.
I've had a lot of coffee this morning. I'm ready for you.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Amusing.
Amusing?
Enjoyable.
Wait a minute. You called me amusing?
Yeah.
Like, ha-ha? Oh, how funny do you think I am? And like, ha-ha?
Like, it's that warm feeling you get?
Oh, warm
That's
feeling.
amusing. Enjoyable. Entertaining. Lively. Pleasant. Boisterous. Diverting. Merry. Witty.
Wow. Total explanation of the joys I have in doing this show. I'd like to take the one out of there, you know, the one warm feeling. I want to take that one out of there. That brings up bad memories. Anyhow, where are we at this morning? So let's go to the corruption desk of the morning. Let's put Paige Strzok up. Do you have that? Okay, now Lisa Page is supposed to go to Capitol Hill, but she says, hell no, I won't go. Hell no, I won't go. So Lisa Page, the lover, Peter's lover. What a damn movie. The Peter's lover, okay, will not go to Capitol Hill. She has not had time to prepare. So as she's backing out. Wonder what she has to hide. Now, you won't hear the media talking about wonder what she has to hide, but you'll hear them all day say, wonder what Putin has on Trump. Now, Lisa Page, we're going to put some things out there today, okay, while we're having so much fun. Now, Lisa Page, the lover of Peter Strzok that's in the email chain that's trying to get insurance and say, Peter, please assure me that that bad man will not be president. Oh, baby, he won't. Trust me. You know, you remember text message? All right. She will not go to Capitol Hill today. She's refusing to go. She's supposed to be there, I think, around 9:15. Okay, for her swearing in, but now she will not go. So she's not prepared, hasn't had time. Well, she is an attorney, folks. It's not like you. She's an attorney. This lady is an FBI attorney. Okay, that is known from day one. Now, look, you are not an attorney with the FBI if you are not understanding the Fourth Amendment. The Fourth Amendment, oh, by the way, it's about the Constitution, stupid. You remember James Carville with Bill Clinton? It's about the economy, stupid. The Supreme Court, for you leftists out there, it's about the Constitution, stupid. Now, the Fourth Amendment, so many of these amendments, she knows very, very well. She knows the text messages she sent. She's an attorney. She hasn't had time to prepare. Her and her attorney friends, while drinking wine out there in the in Greenwich Village, I don't know where they drink wine, they have prepared for months, but she can't make it. But Peter Strzok will be there tomorrow. His arrogant ass will be there tomorrow. No news of that in the liberal side. You'll find that on the last, 2 or 3 minutes of the news hour that nobody's paying attention to. Next up, our gardening segment. And by the way, Peter Strzok will be on Capitol Hill to testify when we return. Dandelions in the spring. That's what the hell, that's where Peter Strzok gets shoved. It's CNN and MSNBC and ABC, okay? Next up, our cooking segment. Chop Chop with sirloin. All right, I'm serious. You know it. And so anyhow, all right, I got to move on from that. So she will not be there today. He will be there tomorrow. Now, President Trump goes over, show Truman. I got one that says Truman. Put that up. Okay. Now, this is a picture, NATO. So the liberal media is going to, the liberal media is going to tell you all day the disaster the European allies. Are you tired of hearing European allies? Are you tired of that? I mean, how about our Asian allies like South Korea, Indonesia, Japan? What about allies we have through the Middle East? What about our ally in Israel? What about other allies like down under, Australia? What about any allies that we may have in South America? What about any other damn allies in the world? But the whole world turns. The world turns this afternoon on to the EU as we knew it. Once knew the EU because the Trumpster is over there wreaking havoc. The wrecking ball of 2018, Donald Trump, is just cutting his way through the world and clearing it for Vladimir Putin is what they want you to believe. So here's Harry Truman, okay? Thought we'd throw this up. Now your assignment for the day is to go through this picture and tell me tomorrow. Don't say you can't do it and don't have time. Go through the picture and tell me tomorrow who's in the picture with Harry, okay? So let me look here quickly, okay? NATO. Okay, Harry Truman, all right. The Treaty of Brussels is the mutual defense treaty against the Soviet threat at the start of the Cold War, okay. It was signed March 17th, 1948. That's the Treaty of Brussels, okay, 1948. But April 4th, 1949, okay, the North Atlantic Treaty, which was signed by U.S. President Harry S. Truman on April 4th, 1949, it included the 5 treaties of Brussels, okay, states plus Brussels, all right, states plus the United States, Canada, Portugal, Italy, Norway, Denmark, and Iceland. The first NATO secretary was Lord Ismay, okay? Started in 1949 that the organization's goal was to keep the Russians out, the Americans in, and Germans down. Now that was the original goal. See, they spew all this concern and discontent, and I know you are nervous. You're absolutely a nervous wreck driving to work this morning because Donald Trump's in NATO saying, look, damn it, if you want me to get Jane's money where she can't buy cleats, this is how simple it is. You got to understand, the President of the United States is not a globalist. Boom. Lower the boom. Donald J. Trump is not a globalist. Period. Okay? And you may think he does not care, but I told you yesterday the only crime he's guilty of is loving this country. So I'm going to put it into terms. You got Jane driving down the road and she's going to work in an office somewhere, or she can work in a factory, or she can be a welder, all right? I don't want to go down that damn road. Okay, so let's say Jane's going down the road to weld on a ship that she's building for a multi-millionaire because it's trickle-down economics, whatever the hell, all right? She's working at a bass boat company out in Missouri somewhere. She's going to weld those frames to carry those boats, and she's making $22 an hour. She seems to be happy, but when she shows up in the afternoon with her 3.5 kids or 1.5 kids, and she wants to sign them up for football, it costs $600, and they don't include the cleats, so she pays the $600. As silly as this story is saying to you, this is where we're at in America, and she knows she has to go buy the cleats because the kids won't shut up till they get the $90 cleats like their friend in school. Hey, you heard that story? Guess what? Donald Trump is sitting all the way around the world, whether you want to believe it or not, saying, you know what, I got Jane down there going to work this morning, can't buy her kids cleats, and you think I'm going to send her damn tax money to you, and you don't pay your fair share? I know. The rest of the media will not accept what I just said. Will not. But that's who he is. No more tax money. What was the original goal of NATO? They will not tell you. They will not talk about it. One more time, and we'll move along. In 1949, the organization's goals, sorry, rolling too fast here, slow down, BKP. 1949, that the organization's goals were to keep Russia out, the Americans in, and Germans down. Do you realize all of this crying for Angela Merkel? Angela Merkel walks into the room. She has cut so many dirty deals with Russia. Germany is blown up, okay? She has cut backdoor deals with Russia like you would not believe, the gas line. And she walks into the room and says, hey, whatever happened to that dumb little black boy from Kenya? I swear to God, that's what she's saying. Can we get the dumb little black boy from Kenya that fooled the American people for 8 years while he was smoking cigarettes on the back nine, playing basketball? Right? I just saying. That's what's freaking them out. All right? Now let me put this, I'm going to break, okay? Now, Amanda, I asked you when I sent you the photos, okay? There's a reason why. So that's the photo, Harry S. Truman, 1949. This is not your great-great-grandma's NATO anymore, okay? It's 2018. Things have shifted. The winds of change are in place, okay? So let's go. Now let me say this before we go to our first break. Amanda, I asked you to do me a favor to put the 3 pictures in order, and I'm going to tell you what I want. I want the one called America, okay? The one called America. There you go. So there's a reason I'm explaining it this way. So the last time Donald Trump's over in NATO country, okay? All right? So this is America. Stay with me. Now, for 8 years, Barack Obama has bowed. Barack Obama has begged. And Barack Obama said, I will stand in the back where America belongs. Okay? The original intent was to keep the Americans in. Germans down, Russia out. Don't forget it. Russia out. You can read this yourself. I didn't write it, damn it. Russia out, America in, and Germans down. Read it yourself. 1949, Harry S. Truman signed it. Okay? No, do you expect Joe Scarborough to do any damn research on NATO? No, do you expect Minka Brzezinski? Oh my God, our allies. What will they say at the French Riviera this year when I'm trying to drink wine and I have to say, I'm not an American, please forgive me for Donald Trump. No, they don't read it. So here's the thing. You got the little dumb black boy for 8 years that his ass stood back. He said, Angela, where would you like for me to stay? Now, what I try to put in the frame of the picture is when the President of the United States gets on Air Force One, it's yours. And when he lands somewhere, you landed. And where he is at, you are there. He is America, like him or not, is the President of the United States. Sadly to say, for 8 years, the dumb little black boy was America. And where he took our damn Air Force One, we were there. And where he landed, we were there. And where he stood, we were there. Because he was America, sad to say. But here is America. So the first picture is Donald Trump is America. Now put him, don't look at him as Donald Trump. Look at that picture and say America at NATO. So Donald Trump goes to America, he takes America to NATO and he is there. America is standing there. And the president or whatever, Montenegro or whatever the place is that we never heard of before in our life, okay, Donald Trump pushes him a little bit, not Donald Trump, America. America pushes him a little bit and said, I am America. Now go to number 2. And there's Donald Trump pushing his way through the crowd. America is here. Now go to America number 3. This is who the hell we are. I'm up front. My chin is stiff. It is out there. I've got that rock hard look on my face, ready for Mount Rushmore. America has pushed away, pulled through, and we're in front because it's America first. and I am America. Now that has got the people all up in arms that live in these little glass towers that are a nervous wreck. If you have a condo on the 71st floor and your poodle is walked by somebody else that wears a little hat and calls himself a doorman, and his name is Jeeves, you just are wringing your hands of what will happen at the next gathering out in the Hamptons with this wrecking ball going across Europe, and you planned a vacation. And now you have to tell people you're not American just so they don't get upset. Oh. So listen, why the hell did I do that? Okay? Now, I'm watching the left because I thought to myself, you know what? How will they react this morning? But I already knew the answer. So here is one thing that was said by the Barnacle, okay? Yeah, you know, the Barnacle. I don't know what the hell a Barnacle is. Where is... Okay, wait a minute. I made a note that I want to put down. Where is the outrage? Where's the outrage in America? Where is it? Hold on. Let's see... Where is the outrage? Where is, Mike Barnacle, where is the American outrage over what is going on with our allies? Where is it? I'll tell you what, we have some American outrage that we're going to do a little later in the show. You don't want to miss, because I might go around the country and find some American outrage of how concerned people are in the Midwest, the South, maybe in Minnesota, okay, Dutch country in Pennsylvania. Maybe we'll find some American outrage all around the country before the show's over. Oh my God! When one picture we're saving children in Thailand while we're taking kids at the border in another, where is the public outrage? So we're happy to say the kids are safe in Thailand. The soccer team, we're sorry to hear about the loss of one rescue diver. Navy SEALs train for this on a daily basis, and just congratulations. They seem to be doing okay. The team seems to be where they're going to, what I understand and what I read, they're going to be okay. So that is a big win. But right on TV this morning, we have pictures of saving children in Thailand while we're taking them away from their parents at the border. Yes, this is the kind of garbage that's being said. Their heads are exploding. You know, Donald Trump's going to make them pull their pockets out. You know the time when you say to somebody and they keep saying, but I'm broke, I don't have any money. All right, pull the pockets out. You know the picture of the guy with his pockets pulled out and it's nothing but lining? I'm trying to tell you, I'm broke. Donald Trump's going to make them empty their pockets before they leave. Okay? So you can get coffee money for Vladimir Putin when he gets there. Hey, I got coffee money. You want to go over to Starbucks? We can use the bathroom, get a latte. I got this from the lady in Germany. What's her name? Take us a break.
The Tupelo Tea mission is to provide over 80 premium tea blends for tea lovers who are looking for ways to explore new flavors and blends. Come visit Tupelo Tea, located in beautiful downtown Blue Ridge at Sycamore Crossing. Be sure to sample our various varieties of honey and tea. Visit us on the web at tupelotea.com.